G'day everyone, and welcome back to Ronîda Island and the Island Preservation Challenge. We have a trailer load of stuff that we're going to sell just before we go to sleep tonight. Purely because I need to make sure I have the money for all my leases and all the maintenance. I think we should be fine. There's nothing that's overly expensive, but it's better to be safe than sorry, you know? And depending on how much we get from this, I'm hoping to lease a planter and buy some seeds. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. That was about 10,000 something dollars. Oh, there we go. 9,500 from the products, and then I think all the rest was the pallets. So that's a very good start. If we can keep some of that, that would be ideal. Let's just turn that off. So while we're here, we're going to get... This is the planter I want. I could buy it, but I'm honestly not going to use it until... Is that a bigger... Oh no, it'll be 400 fertilizer. Okay. We'll lease that because I'm going to put sorghum and I'm thinking soybeans. I feel like we might get soybeans in as well. And we'll buy 2 pallets of seeds because we can't really go wrong with the seeds, can we? But they're not going in till tomorrow. So, super strength. Love it. It's the best. It's always fantastic to have super strength on. I thought I got that bang on in the center and I clearly did not. Pull it back this way a fraction. There we go. Get back in the tractor. Still way off center, but it'll work. So the plan, yes, is for a field of sorghum and a field of soybeans. Soybeans purely for money, and we just have to figure out how to get them into a pallet. I do have a mod. That's the palletizer. So pretty much anything you put into that comes out in pallets. It is pretty good. I haven't really used it. I've read that there might be an issue where it just keeps producing pallets of things. I'm not sure if it's specifically that the crop or anything that you put in just doesn't run out. If that's the case, we'll have to get rid of it. But we'll at least get our first harvest of soybeans done. And as we're coming over to our land right now, you can see I did do the second field that I said I was going to do. It's not as big, so I feel like I might put the sorghum in that and we'll fill this big field with soybeans. I feel like that'll be the best option to go. Another pallet of apples already. That's good. Good to know. Right, we'll take all this off now. Pick this off. Planter down. Seeds behind the planter. I don't think we needed to. We probably would have got away with one. We also have all of our manure here. So tomorrow, once we send the seeder back, we might as well just drive it back to the shop and then we'll get a manure spreader to get some fertilizer on the grass. Or on the field, I should say. So we have more apples coming in. I don't know how many we've got. There's another 227 in there. The chickens are starting to make eggs, but not really. They're not Not even close to producing yet, but there's also only 20, so I'm not expecting anything really from that yet. And both of our little fields, little gardens are going good. The only thing I really want to build is a pumpkin greenhouse, but we need money for that, so hopefully after tonight when we go to sleep we'll have some money in the bank. Let's call it there. That's August done. Good night, guys. Happy September, everybody. Here we are. I did also change the setting of a fixed month of August. I turned that off. I do like the changing seasons. I'm fairly sure, autosave, that I've still got snow turned off. Snow's off, but we're just not on a fixed visual month. And there's no seasonal growth, so right now we've got a lot of product here. Bunch of carrots. How many carrots? We've got 3 more pallets of carrots in there. And 3 more pallets of spinach. There's a lot of apples, I would assume. We could go and sell all that. But we just did that, so let's have some fun. Oh, I've put that the wrong way. What a fool. Just barge the seeds out of the way, it's all good. Soybeans. There we go. Now we're going to get this field ready. Get the GPS on. Let's see if it works. I wonder how much it's going to use. We have no precision farming on, so we do not have to worry about that. Hey, it is working. I can see it working, but it's nice to know that it's properly going in. So, as I've said, I will be running this in sort of jumping between 3 and 5 times speed. I feel like if I do it any slower than that, the day sort of drags and I really run out of things to do. So if I can do this at 5 times or 3 times speed, if I need to slow it down a little bit once we've got a lot more to do, that's fine. But hopefully I'll be smart enough to set everything up that we're not hectic in 1 month and then empty in the next, you know? I was just spinning the camera for no real reason there. That's a good idea. So soybeans should be good in, I think it's 6 months. So by what date? That'll be October, November, December, March. So by April we should be harvesting our soybeans. That manure is going to be in the way, I think. We should be harvesting our soybeans in March, and that'll be worth a little bit of money if we can hold on to them. If we have enough other income, we might get away with putting them in a silo and just holding on to them for a little bit and waiting for max profit. I feel like I missed the very end of that. And the sorghum's going in there purely for chicken feed, really, if I'm honest. I would love to make a massive chicken field. So a big area of chickens, a big area of cows. I'm probably not going to do pigs, just because It sort of doesn't really make sense. The only way that I would do pigs in this is if I have the butchery mod, the production built. If I have the butchery built, or I'm on my way to getting the butchery built, I might consider doing pigs. But until that point, it's definitely not happening. The fact that you can't get animals into pallets without butchering them basically is a means for us to not really be able to sell them. It's sort of something that people have been talking to Crustu, who created the challenge, about. And there's been a couple of ideas thrown at him, but I kind of like the idea of not being able to sell them. I had a thought that I would just sort of, if I had older cows or older sheep or older anything, I'll just move them to a separate field far away where they're not really used for anything. They just get to live out their days. Sort of like a little retirement field for them. But that's me. I'd assume anyone could just do it. If you're buying them and they get here, there's got to be some way. So I could see that being an exception, but there'd have to be a limitation on it in some way. So we've used, well, my maths is not mathing, 33 litres of seeds right now. I think we're just going to do the up and downs. 4 headlands is a bit rich, I think. All the lines are there. As long as we just keep going, we should be alright. I'll be honest, guys, I don't really have any more plans after doing this. Once I've got the 2 fields seeded, I'm kind of head empty. I guess it would all depend on how much money we make from selling the I always forget what they're called. The garden produce. Once we've sold the spinach and the carrots, I kind of want to change it up. I might start growing something else. I think there's big money in potatoes. What I'm seeing from other people is there's big money in potatoes, but I don't really want to do that unless I can make a production out of it. But that's just me. If they're worth something, it might be worth putting a little potato garden down. There is one that comes with the little Polish garden setup, so I could definitely put one in somewhere. We've still got all this land in these trees that we could use. But I could also put a little sheep farm in there. I could maybe do water buffalo. Trying to think of ways to deal with the manure and slurry problem that we're going to have, in which we need it for fertilizer. Now I hope manure, this is where I'm unsure. I hope manure does the second level of fertilization. If it doesn't, then I might be in trouble. But I'm sure it would have to be, otherwise there'd be no way to get the full yield from fertilizer. It'd have to do it. So 56 litres of seeds gone in so far. It's not bad. It's almost a quarter of the amount. One pallet would probably be definitely enough. 60% of the time it works every time, guys. That was that exact statement, just in different words. But how you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I'm sort of looking at changing how I do things on the channel. I know there's a lot of series out now. I just like doing things that I like doing, if I'm honest. I see a challenge pop up and I kind of want to start it. If it's more interesting than something I think I've thought up myself, or it seems like it'll give me a big reason to play the game more, then I'm definitely invested in it. This one, once I started watching it, I thought I'd be well in over my head. And I still do. I still honestly think that I am in danger. Also, we're just trying not to, as I've said in last episode, trying not to copy people. Like, at some point, we're probably going to be doing the same thing in some way or another. But right now, I'm just enjoying it, enjoying what I'm doing, having fun with it, and learning aspects of the game that I've never really dived into. The main one now being slurry. I'm a big time user of sprayers. So herbicide and liquid fertilizer and all that sort of stuff is sort of in all of my challenges. I've pretty much got the same sort of sprayers. And so this is going to be different, learning how to sort of be self-sufficient with the manure. So once we've got the cows or the water buffalo, that's why I left that big section of grass, purely because at some point I will mow it and get hay or grass, or even just keep it in bales to make TMR with. Get a little TMR trailer, make as much TMR as we could. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get straw from the sorghum, if I remember. Maybe not, you might not be able to. And if that's the case, then so be it, we don't. But I mean, hay's 80% for cows and buffalo, so it's still very good. But this is our first field coming up to being done. So what I think I will do is, once I've done this, I keep flipping side to side for some reason, and I think it's just, I don't know. I don't want to say I've got anything because I haven't been diagnosed with ADD or anything like that, so I can't say it's that. But I just have a habit of, even when I'm just playing by myself, I'll just rotate it slightly, especially when it's on the GPS tracks. But a beautiful sunset, 9 AM on this September day. I haven't looked in the used sales yet. I know I said in episode 1 that I'll probably remove that. I'm not going to. I like it. It's something I enjoy having in my games, so is it potentially overpowered? Sure, but I'll be serious, guys. You gotta have money to spend it, and I'm probably not gonna have much money in this series. So once I hit 40 odd thousand, we're buying another piece of land. So it's sort of, that money's going. I know I could buy something else, but it's not worth it without it being connected to this. So that is our first field done. I just want to do this first little bit here again, because I feel like I missed it. Alright, so that is done. Now, let's turn the sorghum on. Or what I'll do is I'll get this sorghum going. I'll put you on a little, get out of it, a little time lapse. And then I will see you guys at the store when we take the planter back and pick up our manure spreader. That's going to be the next thing we do. What an awful field design right there because of that tree. Alright, I'll see you on the other side of the time lapse, guys.
The further we move on from all those yesterdays, happiness gets nearer. The light that we see closing in so fast ahead, it's hope, it's getting clearer. The more I think of all the tough times we survived, the more it makes me smile. If nothing's broken us, yeah, nothing ever will. 'Cause dreams are hard to kill. And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just hold on tight.
Well, what a minor kerfuffle that was, guys. I don't know what happened with the Autoload. Well, something was going wrong. Once I knocked them off, everything went haywire and it was a bad time for all of us, so figured I'd just chuck the carrots on, or we're going to be there for 45 minutes. We'll sell these carrots, 12,000 litres. It's probably an extra $1,000 or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure carrots are relatively low on the profits there, but we'll leave the trailer here. We'll pick up the manure spreader. We could put the manure spreader on the trailer, I guess, but we return the planter because we're done with that now. So that's all the pallets. Oh, so we got 4,000 something dollars. 1,200 of it from the pallets, I believe. Yeah. Let's just have a look in here for anything. That's a cultivator. Oh, it's empty. Very nice. Nothing much really here for us. I was hoping for like a weeder or something like that. But we'll get this manure spreader. It might be worth just buying, because we will need it a lot. Well, we'll lease it for now. Purely because it's once we've done these 2 fields, we're kind of done with it. Will it fit on here? Kind of. Can we make it work, do we think? Probably not in the slightest. But we'll give it a go. Why not? It's getting there, so it's obviously going to work a little bit. Wonder if this trailer makes the weight of whatever's on it disappear once it's strapped. I know there's a few like that. You can be really struggling to pull them with trees, for example. But the minute you put the straps on, all the weight disappears. Oh, we're going up a hill without struggling. Maybe not. Speed tanked right there. Uh-oh, don't get Austin Powers. If I can sort the tractor out. We'll be alright. Oh, fixed it. Saved it. There we go. We'll go downhill where there's no trees. There we go. Get onto a semi-flat surface. Now I hope we've got enough manure, because I really don't want to do another trip to the store. I think we've got, I don't know how many litres. I think each of those pallets, I think we've got 6,000 litres. We've got enough for a full trailer load. Right, dump this off here. Pick this up. Plop it down there. Turn super strength off before I break something. Actually, while I'm here, let me see. Can I put these back on it now? Will it work? There we go. It must have just been going higher than what I've got it set to be able to take on. Now I used to be able to do it while I was moving, but now it's not working. I don't know. I'm sure it was Control Shift R. Sorry. Used to let me just pick anything up while I was driving. But now it doesn't do it. Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll just leave it there. Watch out, chickens. Sorry, guys. Or sorry, ladies, I should say. And guy. But here, the field I really want to get done is this. Oh, so that's one pallet gone. So there's 1,050 litres of manure in each pallet. So we should have more than enough to do both of these fields, I would like to think. We'll just fill it and we'll have another 2.5, give or take, left over. Hopefully this works like I want it to. Oh, we got a good width. Okay. I know I probably shouldn't be using GPS, but so we don't get to go very fast. And we'll know pretty quick. Now, is this doing anything? Because this is... Oh, it is. That's good. That's cool to see. I mean, I might as well just go, right? Did that? I did finish it. That's all right. Just throwing this poop everywhere. This is good. We've used 1,500 litres and we've gotten most of it done. Cannot really complain about that. I might try and get a screenshot while we're doing this. What do we want? How do we want the screenshot to be? Like that or like that? That's too dark, I think. I think that's better. Get our screenshot done. Bingo bango, guys. Turn it all back on. Zoom back out. But this is working great. I don't know if I'm on it or not. I don't think I'm on the GPS. That's fine. There we go. That's that part done. Now we'll go up here. Line it up. Yeah, it'll fix itself once it's... Oh, we've missed that bit. Dang it. That's alright. We'll come down and do that. So we've gotten all the way around it in 70% with 2/3 of the trailer load. We might not get it all done. Might have to get a couple more bags. The 2 bags I put in the apple orchard were probably a very silly choice. We could use them. I see I did go off the line down that end. I'm pointing at the monitor like you guys can see. I'm losing my mind. We'll just carry it over that little bit of grass. It's not going to hurt it. But I hope you're enjoying my take on this series, guys. I will make a lot of very dumb choices. I'm not the smartest man. but I give it a go. I think we'll go fill up again, just because it's easier. We might finish that little strip there. I could have made this one big field, but I kind of wanted to have 2 crops in, really. That's really the only reason. I feel like one big field isn't as fun as a big field and a slightly smaller field. But with the money we've got, I'm definitely going to put our pumpkin greenhouse down. But see, this is what I like. At 5 times speed, we're already halfway through the day nearly. So I'm sort of not waiting around for things to happen. And while we're doing stuff, all of our gardens are producing things for us. Always forget the first one is spinach. So there's going to be another pallet of spinach coming out. And carrots will be close. Oh, not really. Not as close as they could be. Oh, we got more than enough manure. I feel like whatever's left in this, we might just dump in the apple orchard. There are a few, I noticed on the map, a few little speckles that aren't fertilized, but I think that's where there were bushes or something in that wasn't grass. Like these trees or little bushes and trees like that. I feel like they're the reason for that. Get the manure going again. We should definitely have enough. If not, then whatever. That is a shame. But we got nearly the whole thing done on a full trailer load, so. And then that is our field work for the year done. Up until we either buy another bit of land and we can put some fields in that. I feel like it might be better to have the flat land like this for productions and animal fields, animal pastures, and do the fields on the slightly like inclined lands. Oh, that little bit's gonna mess me up. But that's alright. We'll get this final strip done. And I'll just leave that little bit probably. It's not going to hurt it. Oh, it says it's fertilized anyway. Get this done. Now there is the option of mowing this grass. I feel like we could do that. I don't have a need for it yet. So the other option that I almost did was plowed it all up and actually was going to plant grass so that I could fertilize it. I don't know if I just drove over it with manure if it would matter, because it's meadow. But I felt like I could almost plow it all up and then put grass in it, fertilize it, let it grow, and then we'll have an immense amount of grass for the animals. There we go, look at that. All done and dusted. Now I wonder, I bet I can't unload this. Is that filling up? That'd be great if it was filling it up. It isn't. Oh, I just stood in it. Gross. Now. There is no way to unload it. So that sucks. We lose 700 litres of manure. But that's fine. I'd rather lose it than not have got it done in the first place. So I will send that back. We'll pay our little mini lease costs. There's another thing of spinach there. So what I think I'll do is I'll get this trailer picked up. I'm going to unload it all. Oh. The chickens are slowly making their eggs. Guys, these are insane. Right, so. Unload. Reload it. There we go. I like that way better. And then we'll also get the apples on. I don't know how many pallets of apples there'll be. I know there's 4 there, but whether there's any more. Do we have, while I'm here, do we have any productions? We could put that down. And that could make us apple juice. Oh, that's the prickly pear one. I think we might do that actually. I might put the apple production down. But I can't put it anywhere near this. Can I put it here? I can. It's a bit awkward, but we can make it work. Let's do that. There we go. $10,000 down. We have the apple production. I'll come back and get that sorted. Nothing else has popped up, has it? No. So we've got both our fields done. We've got 8,000 litres of spinach to sell. I might change one of the carrots over, or change the carrots over once that next pallet comes out. I just feel like they're not making the money I thought they would, in a way. I was expecting sort of, I guess, a lot more pallets. I don't know. I thought it would just come out quicker and they'd be worth more money. Spinach is alright. I could change that too. Maybe look at I know lettuce is the big killer, but I do that in everything. Everybody does lettuce in everything. So filling it up with water. Don't fill it up with mortar. Jeez. Filling it up with water might be a benefit to just doing everything. That's another 5.5. That's not bad. We could get a roller. Just see how much we got for it. It was like 4,000. Yeah. Now, do our fields need rolling? They do. And there is a cheap roller that I always use. Not this one, but do we think we could? Oh, so that picks up stuff. Okay. How much is that? So to lease that, it costs us the same as it is to buy that. Oh, that's a really cool tractor. It would be good to have. If it was 4-wheel drive, I would honestly probably go for it. But because it isn't, why is that doing that? There. But because it isn't, I'm probably not going to. That's a shallow cultivator. So we can either I think we'll just use this. Just get that rolled. But we're halfway through the day. This is barely gonna balance on the trailer. If the wheels even go on, they don't. That's good. Put it up this way then. Turn off super strength again. Strap it down. The rolling's probably unnecessary. I don't know if we'll get... Oh, well, we might. That extra amount of yield it's going to give us might be justifiable for leasing it for $600. As long as we don't use it for an hour, we should be alright. We're back under $10,000. Once we've got apple juice being made, we'll probably be alright. We're sort of on our way now. Another apple orchard might be worth it. There's also the prickly pears. There's the pumpkin greenhouse. I think I might do, because I can just load that up with water once we're done with recording. But we're making a lot of progress today, so that's good. I'm feeling more confident with what I've done. To come into this with no plan today and to feel like I've accomplished something so far is pretty good. So while I'm over here, safety first. Now where is the thing? Here? Where is it? Or is it this side? Is it in there? Where is my trigger? Okay, we need to turn it on. Oh, it's here. Jeez Louise. I was right there. So 5 apples. Oh, we can put grape juice and grapes in here. Okay, let's get that done. So 5 apples is 40. Nope. 5 apples is 4 apple juice. So we're putting in 4,000 litres of apples. How many more do we have? Oh, wow. We've actually got a lot. It might be better to get this off this way. Dump it. Get the tractor on. Get our auto load happening. And then we can just push them into the... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? Nope, 2 more. Maybe? Yep. There we have it. Right, that's a lot of apples, guys. And the price difference, just to show you why we're going to do this. I was looking at it earlier. Apples sell at most for $1,200, $1,220 give or take. And the apple juice at its weakest is a lot more. So now I see how this could be a sell point. What am I doing? So I'm unsure if this would have had to have been near the dock market, but I'm not using it as a sell point. I'm going to be using it purely as a production. So I feel like that's okay. Look at that. We got 12,000 litres. So we should get 9,000 litres of apple juice, if my maths is mathing. Nope. That's incorrect. It's 80%. So what's 12,000 divided by 5? Is divided by 4 is 3,000. So divided by 5 would be 2,200. 2,200, 44, 66, 88, 11. No. I don't know. We'll get an amount of apple juice. That's what's going to happen. So now let's get the rolling done. Let's just make sure it is working. Beautiful. So what's our yield bonus going to be? So we've got 95. So if we look at this bit that's been rolled, 97. I don't know how we'd get that extra 3, but we're going to hit that tree. That's fine. If I miss anything, it's only a little bit. But so far, today has been very successful. I forgot what I was doing. I just got distracted. But I'm figuring out what. So 9,600 litres of apple juice. I was figuring out what the conversion's going to be. It's 80% of 12,000 is 9,600, so, or 9,600 if you want to keep it in thousands. I feel like I missed a patch. Yeah, I did. Or is this going to take it? No, we did miss a little bit. We'll get that at the end. I feel like I need to just focus on one field, because doing both of them at the same time is causing me trouble. He says, and then continues on. As long as they all get rolled, I'm fine with it. Nope. There we go. It should line up in time, yeah. Beautiful. We'll just carry on doing this. So we've got another pallet of carrots. That would have been a good time to stop the carrots. 54 litres, whatever. I might do grapes, in all honesty. We'll do some grapes. Get some grape juice. get this little bit of this. I've already gone way past it. Straighten it up. Get the roller done. Managed to keep it pretty straight that time. It is doing it. We missed quite a lot. So I feel like what we should do is we'll finish this little field here. Pretty sure we've done that bit. We'll just finish this field. Because otherwise it's going to give me issues. And I'm going to keep missing bits. Get it down. Get going. See, we're already at 1 o'clock. I think right now 5 times speed is perfect. I was wondering if it was going to be too quick, but I feel like at the moment we haven't struggled at all. We're pretty good with what we're doing. That's what I wanted. I got it all perfectly done. Didn't crash into the tree. Not George of the Jungle over here. That's just, I've just dated myself. I am an old man. But, gotta admit, one of Brendan Fraser's best movies. And he's got a great first name too. Spelt correctly as well. So, if you like George of the Jungle, give me your best George of the Jungle in the comments below. Good luck spelling that, guys. If you've heard this and you got this far in the video and you just heard what I asked of you, good luck. I wish you nothing but the best. Get the roller down. I don't think it's going to be wide enough to, it's not. We're going to have to do that whole strip on the way back, but that brings us back up to our other field anyway, so we've got grapes. How much spinach is left before it runs out or before it finishes? A couple of 100 litres. That all the way down? No, it's just up the top. I feel quite gutted. I thought I was able to get that. Oh, it's not there. It's like here. Yeah, we got it now. I thought I got them pretty square, but obviously I didn't. Let's just do this. I went silent there for a second. Nope, I just raised it for some reason. Now, what we will need next month is probably a weeder, because I'm assuming it's going to have a bunch of weeds in it. If not, awesome. This one. Reverse. That's the good thing about rollers, is they work backwards just as well as they work forwards. So right now, once we get this finished, we might put the pumpkin greenhouse down. Or we put a prickly pear down. But I feel like the pumpkin will be better initially. Yep, I'm going to have to do another little strip just down there. The leasing is great. I never use leasing. Is that even going to cover it? It is. There we go. Now that is our field work done on both fields. They are as good as they're going to be. We just need to get a weeder tomorrow. Or next month, I should say. So we'll turn this off. What do we have leased? That can go. We don't need that. If anything, we'll just buy that plough. I feel like we should just dump the stones somewhere. Because we really... Actually, do you know what we're going to do? How much room do we have back here? Nope. Where is it? Maybe I didn't put it in. Uh-oh. Or maybe it's more expensive than I think it is. It's a great processing. Huh. Where is it? Maybe I didn't put it in. I thought I put the pallets in. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, it shouldn't be up. It shouldn't be this expensive. And it's not a selling point. That's alright, I'll have to look into it. I was going to put the pallets down. So we'll keep them for tonight. We'll just keep our leasing. We're going to need it if we make another field was the word I was looking for. If we're going to make another field anyway, we can put all the seeds behind the barn now. Behind our house. Turn super strength on because I need super strength for these ones. And hopefully I can catch the spinach. And put something else in here. How much spinach is... I'll try and catch that. Oh, no. Well, they're going to get wasted. Because I don't think... Yeah, we can't use fertilizer. So, that sucks. Well, we just lost 1,050 seeds. That's fine. That's my fault for not paying attention enough. So we got another thing of carrots there. How are the grapes going? Got 134 litres already. That's not bad. What's happening here? Is it because I changed it? Oh, so it's ruined now because of the seeds, right? Okay. Well, I'll have to fix that. That's an error on my part, guys. But we've got a new apple production happening. Gonna have some apple juice. We've got more apples already. This thing is pumping apples out. Pick that up too. Our fields are ready to go. Our chickens are going well. I'll sort that little thing out. I'll just build another one. It might cost us some money, but we'll get rid of it. We'll just stop it now while we're here. Because it's ruined. But I will call it there, guys. We might start the next episode just at the end of the day, selling a bit more stuff. But right now, I'm very confident with how we've just finished today. We've got both of our fields are ready to go. They're now on their way to producing what we need. It'd be good if a harvester popped up in the used sale, but I doubt it. So, in all honesty, we will probably... Oh, that's actually really good. I think we need to buy that. I really, really do. I think that needs to be bought. That's 5,200 for the Osdoken, which is... That's more than half price off. It tells me right there. I think we might buy that, guys. Yeah, that's going to be worth having. Hopefully. Maybe not, but for that deal, I can't really say no. But with that, thanks for hanging around, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will post down below the other creators that are doing this challenge. The big one is Crustu, who's the creator, so definitely go and check his videos out. Give them all a like, let everyone know that you enjoy it. And I will see you in the next episode, guys. Take care. Goodbye.